I did not flip my mic on that first time. Okay, so yeah, tonight we are playing the Book of Unwritten something or other. Fuck, I don't even remember what the name of the game is. The Book of Unwritten Stories or something? The Book of Unwritten Tales, that's it. Okay. I have honestly... Well, obviously at one point I'd heard of this because it was in my Steam library. But I genuinely do not remember actually acquiring this game at any point. It says the game is from 2012, so the most likely scenario is that I acquired this game through one of the early Humble Bundles, because that is where a lot of my Steam library came from, back when the Humble Bundles were actually good, and came with like a whole bunch of games for like $5. Yeah, so I acquired this game at some point, and yeah, we are going to play it. I'm not entirely sure what it's about. It's some sort of like adventure game where you are an agent gremlin and you have a secret of some kind of ancient relic. So we're going to see what happens. Now, I just want to wait for this to start up the music again. Sound. You know, 40% is good for the sound. Come on. I don't know why the music track for this is not looping. It just kind of goes and then it stops for a minute and then it starts over again. While we're waiting for that, Mrs. Wheat, thank you for the follow. I realize it was between sessions, so I don't believe you're actually here right now, but if you watch the VOD, thank you for your support. It is much appreciated. Come on. Start the music. Any day now. Come on. Well, it gives folks an extra couple minutes to come in if they would like to. And with story-based games in particular, it's a good thing to be there from the start when possible. Come on. You just played through like 5 or 6 times. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. I wish that they just used a friggin' slider bar instead of this, this ratchet. Alright, well, let's get started. Chapter 1. Wait, prologue is not chapter 1. Prologue literally means it is before the beginning of the story. I think that's just misleading.
Our world is at war. Only the old can remember a time without fear, without bloodshed. Defeat followed victory. Victory followed defeat. No one could gain the decisive advantage. Only now is there an end in sight. Who would ever have thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to put an end to this madness? And I didn't find the key to ending the war on one of my expeditions. Not deep in some dark dungeon, nor on the peak of a fiery mountain. No, I found it in an old book. I only hope that luck has not abandoned us. What's happened to Beetle and the Archmage's men? Doesn't he know how...
So then, you're MacGuffin, are you? Archaeologist, adventurer, and future trophy on my mother's living room wall.
And you are Monkus, dastardly son of the Archwitch Mortroga. What do you want from me?
I think you know that. Where is it? We know that your feeble-minded servant was on the way to that damned magical trickster Alistair.
I won't tell you anything.
Take him away. Mother has ways and means of squeezing what we need to know out of him.
After all, what's likely to happen? Oh well, we're several days away from the wildlands. It's just as safe here as in the elf burrow. Oh, them? If it was left up to them, I'd just be spending the whole day... What's going on? No, of course I won't do anything stupid. You're right, we should get help. Quick, back to the elf burrow. Oh boy.
Now, I was supposed to have subtitles on, so I'm not sure if that's only in-game, not in cutscenes.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay. Take a look at an object, click it. Try on the right, alright.
Huh. One end of the rope is knotted tightly. I could use it to swing onto the other side of the leg.
Okay. Alright, let's...
The metal cage is fastened onto the dragon's harness. The old gremlin's in the cage. He hasn't noticed me yet.
Okay, so I guess the subtitles are just during gameplay. What's up, MacGuffin?
Hey, hello, you there?
Who are you?
Okay, so we got choices now. Alright. What elf is going to save the day for you? Or the question is, in fact, who are you and why were you kidnapped? Yeah.
More interesting to me is who you are and why someone's tried to kidnap you.
Professor MacGuffin's the name. I'm an archaeologist. I've discovered something important.
And they want it?
Oh, yes. You've no idea how much they want it.
Let me guess. Your kidnappers up there want to use your knowledge to achieve world domination?
You may scoff, but they would have to skin me before I tell them what I know.
Okay then, I'll release you and let you mortals carry on playing at war.
No! We've got no time to lose. You must take this ring. Take it to the Archmage Alistair in the town of Seastone on the coast. He will send someone to my house. A book that describes where it is hidden is there in my secret cellar. He must get it to safety.
And what about you?
I will win you as much time as I can. I can endure torture for hours, days if need be.
Damn, guy's badass.
Pain, the humiliation, the agony of body and soul.
Yeah, I think setting him free might be, better.
Perhaps I should just release you and we'll do without the pain and death bit.
That would, of course, also be an option. Less dramatic, but if you insist, I can hardly stop you.
How can I get you out of there?
Good question. This cage is well built and the lock won't be easy to deal with.
I could untie the cage and then it would smash when it hits the ground.
That seems bad.
Just like my old bones. Right, it's not a bad idea. On the way to Mortroga's fortress, we'll fly over the White Ridge Mountains. Everything's covered in snow there, and the dragon will fly low over the peaks. We could try it there.
That sounds like a terrible
That was a
idea.
joke. The chances of that working are about 1,000,000 to 1.
I can't see any other way to escape. Fighting is not an option.
Let me see how the cage is fastened.
You do that. I'll be here if you need me.
No idea what's going on here. I should probably release the old gremlin before we get into enemy territory. We'll have to see how we go after that.
These clouds are giving me a headache. Alright, so see how it's fastened.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. I have to undo it if I want to drop the cage onto the mountains. Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands, but if I had a knife or a sword, I could perhaps cut the rope.
Okay, what do we got here?
Transport dragons can move great loads, like these barrels, wooden posts, and this big crate. I don't think that this stuff will help me a whole lot.
What's in the crate? Let's see.
This rope fastens the cage to the dragon. Oh, this is too tight. I won't be able to undo this just using my hands.
Okay, so we need a knife of some kind.
Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
We know they're kidnappers, having dragonfly and all. How does our plan go? I can't open the cage in my bare hands. Let's ask some questions. Let's get some lore.
That kidnapper with his troll, who is he?
The sorcerer. He's called Monkus. He's the son of the Archwitch Mortroga.
The Archwitch? How did she know that you'd made such an important discovery?
Beetle, my servant. I sent him on a secret mission to the Archmage. They must have caught him. Beetle.
Isn't it a trifle improbable that a 50-meter-long dragon with a pathetically small wingspan could be physically capable of transporting such a substantial amount of gear?
How should I know? I'm an archaeologist, not an aeronautical scientist.
Valid.
I don't concern myself with trivialities. I see it flying, so I believe it.
I, however, find it illogical.
Okay, but
Then
still
it
doing
must be magic.
Hmm?
If something isn't logical in this world, then it's always down to magic. Very practical. You can explain everything like that. Something's flying that can't fly? Magic!
So this is their hand wave for anything in the game that doesn't make sense. Just magic did it.
The cage has been secured with a thick rope. I can't release it using my bare hands.
Then you'll have to cut through the rope.
Splendid idea, but I don't have a knife.
Then get your hands on one. My kidnappers up there are sure to be armed.
I fear that could be true.
Okay.
I'll just carry on then. You wait here.
So the question is then, how do I get up? Can I get up?
That's the way up onto the dragon's back. I can't reach the support strut. That's the way up.
I wonder if I can climb up here.
This rope fastens the cage to the
that.
dragon. Oh, this is too... I won't be able to...
Yeah, okay. So there's gotta be something else here that I can do something with. Do I have to finish all the
Hey,
questions?
MacGuffin.
What is it?
Oh, here we go, okay.
If I'm going to steal a knife from the kidnappers, then I need to get onto the back of the dragon. There's a support strut there. If I could reach it, I'd be able to pull myself up.
No problem. Here, take this.
A whip?
It's always served me well. You could use it as a rope.
Okay. Alright, so we got an inventory now. Move mouse to the bottom of the screen to open the inventory. Alright, it's pretty standard. Just click on the thing, okay.
I'll just carry on.
Oh, there we go, okay. Bullwhip. There we go.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
What? Yes, yes, I was evil and beastly.
Okay,
Yes, I'll bring him with me, Mother. Yes, yes, yes. I have to go. Why? I'm steering a dragon, remember? You know, I'm not being curt with you. Yes. Good. Yes. I'll see you later. Love you too. Oh, by the gods, how I hate her! No, not much longer, Monkus, not much longer. Soon you will have it in your hands. But you have to be careful, Monkus. Mother is mistrustful. She has her agents everywhere. And you are talking to yourself. Better shut up.
There appears to be some truth in the gremlin's story. It's vital that I rescue him. If I remain right here on the outside, then they won't be able to spot me from the driver's cabin.
okay, I need to turn these voices down a bit. That should do. Okay.
A thin wooden stick with the flag of the Shadow Army. The stick's been tied loosely to the railing.
Let's take it.
Got it, and the sorcerer hasn't noticed.
Excellent. Let's take my big stick.
I think I can reach the sword with the stick, but getting it over here would be a bit risky. The goblin would notice the stick and I'd have a knife in my stomach before I could say, uh-oh.
Okay, well, what about this one? No. Okay, so...
I could really do with one of those swords, but I can't reach the stand without the sorcerer seeing me.
Alright. I need to turn down these sound effects a bit. Alright. There's a hole there, can't do anything with that. Let's look at her butt.
An old cardboard box. It seems to be some kind of emergency kit if the dragon crash lands.
So there's something behind her butt.
There are a few moth-eaten blankets in the box, a bit of dried meat covered in white mold,
Ew.
and a blue and red potion, and... a line with a fish hook. It looks quite serviceable. I'll take it with me.
Alright. Well, there it is. Yeah, you can combine objects by selecting an object and clicking on the other. Saw that one coming a mile away.
I'll knot the line to the tip of the stick, and hey presto, I've got a fishing rod.
Neat. Now with the fishing rod, I can get the, sword.
That was elegant.
We have got to get off of this fucking dragon. These clouds are seriously making me nauseous. Okay.
I should warn MacGuffin that we're in business. Perhaps he might change his mind. Hey, MacGuffin.
What is it?
Okay.
So what is this discovery of yours then? A great treasure? A weapon?
I can't tell you. Too dangerous. Actually, well, I don't have it either.
What do you mean?
I found a clue in an old book as to where the artifact, where it is hidden.
Artifact. It. This is getting more and more cliché.
Yeah.
Cliché? The struggle of good against evil is never cliché.
You mentioned your secret cellar. Is that where the book's hidden? Pretty risky.
Yeah, so I have a feeling that it's not actually going to tell us what the thing we're looking for is at any point. Because we're hearing about it from a gremlin named MacGuffin. It's just the thing that we need to find.
I've got a sword and can cut through the rope as soon as you're ready.
Fine. I'm ready when you are. We're over the mountains. It's now or never.
Are you really sure?
I am. But if I don't survive or they catch me, then you'll have to fetch the book from my secret cellar and take it to the Archmage.
Okay.
You mean, if you die, the young, sexy elf will become the hero of this story rather than an old, dishevelled gremlin? How improbable.
Don't talk, just cut me free!
I could cut the rope with...
Alright, let's cut the rope.
The right moment is close. There's the mountain. Good luck, MacGuffin.
Impressive for a game from 2012. Very Jim Henson vibes from this intro.
Wilbur, working hard at it, saving the world.
I'm almost done, you.
I could see. Beavering away, eh? What were you this time? A knight riding high on his horse? Or one of those funny little mages again, eh? Hey, hero. I've got a job for you. A quest. Send my new house robot off on a rat hunt. That rat's got it in for my precious hops. And if I don't plant them, beer's going to be a wee bit scarce.
I've never heard of a hero having to catch rats.
You're
Yeah,
not a
but
hero
he is,
yet, laddie. You're still my helper. And that being the case, you'd better get your act together. Then you can finish up here and go and have some more heroic daydreams. I need to go and do a quality control check on barrels 2034 to 2038. I've got a feeling there might be something wrong with the 2030 batch. We'll see, we'll see.
Okay, let's look at the rat.
A thieving rat. Devious and dangerous. It always runs into its little hole when I get too close.
Little rat bastard.
A large crate. It must have been delivered as I swept.
Crack it open.
Let's see. Not a chance. I'll never get this crate open with my bare hands.
Psh. What a pansy. Okay, so I guess we need a crowbar or something. Let's take a look at the fireplace.
Dwarfs are excellent stonemasons. That fireplace is proof.
It is a pretty cool fireplace.
The pipes run through the walls and floor. They are part of the central beer supply system, which runs through the whole bastion.
Well, that's cool. Central beer plumbing.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
We need a crowbar.
Is everything okay with the beer?
That's not so easy to say. It's complicated with beer. You initially think, that tastes good. But then, bam! The finish is all off. Earthy and musty, and there's nothing you can do. But of course, you can't really tell from just one pint.
Ah, so he just wanted an excuse to get tanked.
So I'm supposed to uncrate the robot and send it after the rat?
Definitely. Shouldn't be too difficult for you, being a gnome and all. You've got the right kind of hands for all that technical stuff.
I'm not really all that into technology. I'm more interested in the mysterious powers of magic.
Well, in that case, I'm sure there's some instructions in the crate. Shouldn't be that difficult for Mr. Mage.
So I can call it a day once the robot has caught the rat?
Aye, you can go back home and get some sleep.
Where are the other dwarves anyway?
All away fighting, you know that. There's been nobody here except me for years.
Ah.
I'm keeping the whole place ticking over.
So it's just
If
us
you
in
weren't
here.
here, lad, I'd probably have pegged it from loneliness long ago.
Okay, that's too TMI, buddy.
What's the news from the front? The Alliance is winning, isn't it?
It's a proper mess. They just swing back and forth. It's been like that for years. Neither side has the advantage. Today, we take Finsterberg, and tomorrow the Shadow Army plunders Auenheim. Today, we take care of Garrett the Throat Slitter, and tomorrow they nobble Bella Sunnithaw. At the moment, we've got Mortroga's fortress under siege, the old Archwitch. Not getting anywhere fast, though. It could still be years before either side gets the upper hand.
Hopefully we do.
Aye, let's hope so.
The meters are still showing that the voices are getting real high.
I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
I'll get back to talking to him in a second. Let's bring speech down to 50. Or 40 is probably good, actually. Let's see.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Still seems a bit high.
Do you miss the other dwarves a lot?
Aye, there's not much going on here now, that's for sure. In the old days, it was packed and rowdy every night. Stone Chomper and Bolin the Bear, Peppo and Talon, he could beat anyone at finger wrestling. And then, of course, there was Billant, our leader with his golden tankard. Now I've only got you here. You're not exactly a party animal.
Maybe the other dwarves will come back soon.
Aye, and then they'll tell their tales of adventure, the times they've had and what they've been through. And me, I can only listen on.
I'd like to hear their stories, seeing as though I'm not with them myself. I'll take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
Alright, well, I need this crowbar here.
A dwarf-sized crowbar. So it's pretty big.
I think the voices probably are fine right now. If anything's too loud, let me know,
Let's see.
I can adjust.
Not a chance. I'll never get this crate.
Alright, I need to do that.
Let's see. What's that? Ah, the user manual. Wood
Let's take a look.
elvish. Succubushish. Here we are. Dwarven. Thank you for purchasing an X100 house robot, the latest in house robot technology. Feed the X100 the stinking remains of your disgusting existence, but absolutely no broccoli or Brussels sprouts. Rats. There. Rat care. Rats breeding. Rat hunting. Rat hunting. In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target. DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things. Okay, so first I have to give the robot a little garbage appetizer to start it up before I feed it the main course, rat DNA. Finally, a simple rat trap.
I have a feeling it's not going to be quite so simple.
According to the manual, the X100 needs kitchen scraps or rubbish to function properly.
Alright, let's see if our master brewer here has any.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, Wilbur.
I'll
Nope.
take care of the robot then, and the rat.
Aye, go on then.
Okay, so clearly nothing there.
That's the Master Brewer's favourite spot. He likes to relax there in the evenings. It's a map. It says the country's best pubs on it. It shows the area reaching from our beautiful White Ridge Mountains down to the sea, where the humans live on the coast.
Ah, so we're in the mountain right now. The mountain where a gremlin is about to fall. Ah, here we go. Let's go into the kitchen. Surely there must be some scraps there. Ah, here we go.
I call it A History of Dwarven Cuisine, the Last 3 Weeks by Wilbur Weathervane.
Oh, that's gross.
Ugh. The sun is pretty low. It'll be dark soon. The stove isn't used much, though this morning the Master Brewer heated up a few beer sausages on it. A tin coffee pot. It hasn't been used in ages. And guaranteed not for coffee. The Master Brewer doesn't trust non-alcoholic drinks.
Ooh. We might need it for something.
The coals in the oven have kept the stove warm.
Interesting. So we got the empty coffee pot and the garbage.
I know. A very roughly knotted net with loose ends. Maybe it's used for fruit. Although I've never seen any fruit around here, the Master Brewer prefers heartier fare.
And we got a net. Let's see.
A pile of dirty dishes. The longer the other dwarves are away, the less attention the Master Brewer pays to things like this. An old, rather dirty cooking pot.
Oh, sure, let's take it.
Ah!
Oh.
Mutant slime. Maybe I should have thrown out the rest of that chocolate pudding.
Maybe. Yeah.
There is no way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime in it. Slime can be really evil. Bad slime.
Okay, so I probably need to maybe use this.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot. I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime with the net. It's too slimy.
So clearly I have to do something with the slime. What's this? The rubbish.
The rubbish bin is almost overflowing. Presumably it's my job to empty it, but oh well.
Give me the rubbish. Okay.
The master brewer says these kettles are used to make beer. This is his private setup, and the proper ones are in the cellar.
Alright, well, let's go give the waste to the robot.
Let's see how it likes this. Aha! It
Hey, it
works.
has a head.
Ugh! It looks like the X100 really liked that rubbish. At least it's purring like a cat. Now I just have to get it to hunt like one. A thieving rat. Devious.
Okay, so where am I gonna find rat DNA?
Ugh! Now I just have... The robot is already chock full of disgusting leftovers. It can't hold anymore. Besides, it's already running.
Okay.
That's the exit, but I can't call it a day yet. First, I have to teach the house robot to catch rats.
So we need to get some rat stuff. Where to next?
So the robot is activated. Now, how did that rat hunting bit go again? In order to hunt rats or vermin of any kind, you must first feed the X100 with DNA from your target. DNA carriers include hair, blood, sweat, snot, and other things.
So we need rat something.
A thieving rat. Devious and
Yes,
dangerous.
I know that.
No? That seems to be the rat hole where the little beast plans its raids. The rat has chewed through the wood. There's some fur hanging from a splinter.
There we go.
Ooh, I'll take that.
Take the rat fur and give it to the robot.
And now the fur. A source of rat DNA. And it's gone. It won't be back anytime soon either. Problem solved.
Okay. Works for me.
The X100 makes a pretty good rat hunter. I just hope it never mistakes me for a rat.
That would be unfortunate.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
The rat's gone.
I saw. It's amazing what you little gnomes can puzzle out, eh? The rat's lost his appetite for my hops at any rate. He won't be coming back for a while.
Can I call it a day now?
Of course you can. Safe home, my lad. See you tomorrow.
Okay,
Did
there's
you
an
know
evil
there's
slime,
an
though.
evil slime living in a pot in the kitchen?
Oh, yes, it nicked a sausage off me this morning.
Well, doesn't that bother you?
Well, yes. Live and let live, I say.
As long as it doesn't develop a taste for beer.
Bye.
See you later, lad.
So he's just not bothered by this friggin' slime in the kitchen.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very good reason. Who knows what the rat has hidden there? Maybe
wonder-
rotten food, or already digested food, or even more rats.
I'm wondering if there's a way to
It did
get rid
its
of the
job and
slime.
promptly switched itself off again. Our rat hunter here is quite the energy hog.
So if I give it more
It
rubbish...
did its job and promptly switched. Our rat hunter here is quite the energy hog.
Yes, I know. Okay, so I can activate it again.
The robot gets its energy from rubbish. That's got the power supply sorted out then. The X100 is ready for use again. I just need some new DNA and it's off on the hunt again.
Yeah, okay. So I wonder if I can use the pot to scoop up some of the slime now. Or the net.
I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime with the net. It's too slimy. I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
No, we just need some of it.
I'd point it out to the master brewer, but then I'd be the one who ends up washing it all up.
That's generally how it works, yeah.
The stove is still a little warm. You couldn't cook anything on it, but you could heat something up.
Oh, the net. No?
Back where you belong.
No. There's gotta be something that I can fill it with. Ah, here we go.
This pump can be used to pump water up from deep in the mountain. Although I wouldn't bet on it still working. I thought so. Broken. The dwarves have a lot of work ahead of them when they get back. If they come back.
So that doesn't work. But the food.
Dwarven fast food. But I'm not hungry.
No, but we can use it to lure the slime.
That is the Bastion's emblem. Actually, an entire battalion of dwarves is supposed to be stationed here. Each battalion consists of 7 companies, which in turn consists of 7 platoons. Each platoon consists of 7 squads of 7 dwarves.
That's a lot of
Dwarves
dwarves.
have this thing for the number 7.
Apparently. Let's see, I wonder if I can use the coffee pot with the brewing stuff? No. Let's see if there's anything else that I can... see. Like, I feel like I need to put something in the coffee pot.
Naturally, dwarfs have a thing for beautiful architecture. But when it comes to the beer supply, compromises are sometimes made. I used to be really afraid of that fireplace. Nowadays, I'm only slightly terrified.
Because I don't want to leave until I've dealt with that.
The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone. I'll leave him alone for now. I'll leave him alone for now.
No! There's clearly something that can be done here, but it's driving me crazy that I can't figure out what it is.
The master brewer says it's very easy to brew beer. Still, he did go to school for years to learn how. Love our beautiful White Ridge Mountains. It's just a touch quiet around here. There is no way I'm taking that pot with the evil slime in it. Slime can be really evil. Bad slime. I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Okay. So then what can I do? Oh, no, that's still the stove. I don't know if there's anything else I can do here. I think maybe I just have to go.
The X100 is ready for use again. I just need some new DNA and it's off on the hunt again. The X100 is ready for use.
Okay, so it doesn't react to the net. Can't combine the net and the coffee pot. Can't use the coffee pot. Oh.
Do you still need this net? Or can I have it?
Just take it. It's got a few holes in it.
Okay.
I'll leave him alone for now.
Why can't I fill something with something? I'm really not sure. I don't know if this is a, like a bonus action I can do, or if it's something we do when we come back later. So let's just leave and, we'll see what happens.
And another day ends. And, as usual, I didn't save any princesses, or fight any dragons, or hunt any orcs. I chased a rat off, and I didn't even do it myself. I used a fully automated robot instead. It's going to take more than that before my statue stands next to Knight Tilo in the Hall of Heroes, but I'm going to make it one day.
There's the gremlin.
Hey, you! Boy! You've got to get me out of here! Quickly, please. I was abducted. An elf freed me. They want... You've got to believe me. I have the key to something that could determine the fate of the war. Listen, boy. It's too late. You see this ring? It's the key. Take it to the human archmage in the town of Seastone. You understand?
But
The one
All of our
ring.
fates depend on it.
oh, dear, nobody's going to believe this. There's no way I'll make it down to the human town by the sea on my own. I need help. I should ask the Master Brewer for help. Or Grandad. He fought for the Alliance.
Okay.
That's the entrance to my family's gnome hole. We've been living here for generations.
And it has
Probably
satellite.
the statue of some famous dwarven leader. I don't know much about their history. Apparently the statue is not quite finished. Still, it looks much better than the others do.
Hmm.
The tarps are supposed to offer the stonemasons a little protection. They have to be pretty tough if they're out there in all kinds of weather. I'm not climbing up there, it's all iced up. I'd probably end up breaking my neck.
Okay, so can't take that. Let's see. Let's enter the gnome hole.
Hey, my mechanical flying fish Nemo. How did you get there? One of the few technical devices I ever built. Well, to be honest, actually my father and my sister really, but I did watch.
You're like a shitty gnome, dude.
It still works. A solid example of gnome technology, if I do say so myself.
Come on. Let me grab it.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Damn you.
One of my dad's inventions. He calls it a time measurometer. It splits the day into 2 periods of 12 hours each and shows which hour we are currently in.
That's a clock, buddy.
A chair. This chair is completely uninteresting. Like I said, a chair to sit on.
Are we sure?
It's still a chair.
But it might let us reach the fish.
A totally uninteresting chair, which is absolutely no help to me. Not now, not ever. It is a chair. Honest.
Press X to doubt.
Okay, whatever. It's a horse. A beautiful big white horse. What is your problem? A chair is a chair is a chair. I'm not going to answer. The chair, of course. That's the key to it all. Not a chair. This chair is completely uninteresting. Like
this
I
looping?
said, a chair to sit on.
I think it's just looping
It's
now.
still a chair.
Fine.
My mother is a real whole wife. She spends her time on chemistry, biology, genetics, and that kind of stuff. I think I'll just leave that alone. We gnomes have a golden rule, hands off on other gnomes' experiments.
That seems like a good rule.
Those are the controls for our living space optimization unit. My father invented them. That's the lever for my little sister's bedroom. I'm not touching that. She builds combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy. This is my very cool room.
Our very
My
cool
old Gnome
room.
Scout rucksack. Pretty tough, that. But somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger. I wonder if putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity. My old tennis racket, although I was never very good. The catgut is missing. What did I use that for?
The ring. I wonder if I can use the net on the tennis racket. No. Let's see. I don't know why I'm falling asleep. I had plenty of coffee today.
Another one of Dad's inventions. He calls it eclecticity or something. It's got something to do with hamsters.
Okay.
We used to have jelly glowfish all over the walls. I found that a little cozier. That's my family. Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist. He primarily works on, things. Mother is just a whole wife and geneticist. The baby is my little sister Sydney. I think she'll be a researcher too. She once doubled her baby phone's data transfer rate using nothing but a rattle and a rubber ball. My other little sister is Meggie, my parents' pride and joy. She mainly concentrates on robotics, combat robots to be exact. Grandad is a war veteran and conducts secret military research. Whenever Dad lets him in the workshop, that is. Looks like I'm the proverbial exception to the rule. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage, a hero like Knight Tilo. But someone has to look after Grandad and the Master Brewer. I'm more of a local, unsung hero. Those are my mum's plants. She grows a lot of that green stuff. She keeps trying to genetically change the plants so they can grow up here amidst the icy mountains.
That seems helpful.
A flower pot full of potting soil. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Can I take it?
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
I wonder if that's where we put the slime.
The plants have grown. I could have sworn they weren't here yesterday. Mum probably uses a really good fertilizer. Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
Okay, so I can't take the, Oh, I actually got the frame. The racket frame. Let's see if I can combine it with the
I'll just knock
net.
the loose ends around the frame. Done. Wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine scoop net.
Cool, we got the scoop net. Okay. Anything else here? Oh, what's this?
Those cogs belong to Dad's living space optimization unit. The machine takes up a total of 3 rooms in our hall.
Alright, I guess let's head downstairs.
And down we go.
I really am impressed by how good this game looks. I'm surprised I've never heard of it, all things considered. Hey!
Halt! Who's there?
Granddad.
Hi, Grandad. It's me.
I doubt it. What's the password?
With nuclear first strike?
Password? I don't know anything about a password.
Bad answer. Prepare to die, scoundrel.
It's important, Grandad.
So is the password. We are at war, damn it. War suffereth no carelessness. So, the password.
Okay.
Was it Fluffy Bunny?
You wish. Die, maggot.
It's important, Grandad.
So is so.
Nuclear first strike, sir.
Correct. What do you
Good
want?
lord.
A gremlin gave me this ring. He said it's very important. He said the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
A ring? Have you checked it for contamination?
What?
For curses, hexes, poison.
I,
What am I talking about? Of course you have. No one would accept a ring from a gremlin and not check it for curses. Dangerous little blighters, those gremlins. You shouldn't feed them after midnight, you know.
The gremlin said this ring could decide the course of the entire war.
Decide the course of the war? That would be. Where is this gremlin?
He's been kidnapped. He barely had time to give me this ring. It should be taken to the Archmage as quickly as possible.
The Archmage? Yes. He'd know what to do. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've trained for. This is the hour in which a stout youngster becomes an adult. The hour of glory. The hour of fame. Hour!
But what do you mean stout?
Does everyone know what they have to do?
No.
Right, men. Let it be so.
Okay. So, Grandpa's clearly got a few screws loose. Alright, ooh, silver rope.
Thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
Can we take it? Nice. Can we combine that with that thing? No, okay. Lantern, no.
Dad's
Vice.
vice. Brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
Yikes, what did he use the vice for?
Dad's vice. A huge machine, I mean, even for Grandad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away.
I bet this is gonna fling us. So I'm not gonna touch anything there for now.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something. Something my granddad is working on. No idea what it is. And I'm pretty certain I don't want to know either. I like my granddad, but his inventions are usually pretty dangerous.
Okay, then. Ooh, what's in the toolbox?
Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Meggie.
I like this guy's family. They are right up
Dad's
my
spare
alley.
toolbox. Well, he took his everyday tools, his travel tools, and his finest tools with him.
Let's
see.
take it.
What have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot,
Oh,
a
jeez.
curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
Okay. Can we use the curse meter with,
A heavy gold ring. Ooh, it feels warm. There is some fine script on the inside, but I can't make out what it says.
Okay, so I clearly can't use the first meter.
Ah, an old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object.
Yeah.
Kind of a widespread problem amongst us gnomes.
Can we take it?
That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink.
You can take the arm? Okay. Alright, so we can't use that with one of these.
Let's see. What have we here? Rent.
Yep, we already looked through that.
The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
Oh dear.
Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
Oh,
They used to hang all over the hall. Now these two are all we have left.
that's a shame. Alright, is there anything else down here? That's the way up.
Dad's vice. Brings back a lot of...
Oh, I wonder if we can put the ring in the vise. No? Anything else we can put in the vise? Because we're clearly able to use the vise for something, because it's giving us the option to do stuff with it. Or at least re-interact with it, after we've already done that. How about the... Oh, no? Okay. So the switch is no good.
Grandad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Grandad?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment, I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
For what? For your journey to the town of the humans, of course. You need to pay more attention, my boy.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else...
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
Sure, I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try, only do. This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear. I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right, I can have a look around, but no promises.
Okay.
About my equipment.
Yes? Have you got everything?
I don't know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
That's probably what I need the
Without
pot for.
legs.
And you need a map of the area. Reconnaissance is everything.
on the wall.
We are living in the information age.
In the
So I need
brewer.
a map and a helmet. Got it.
And then, of course, you need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
Just why I mean a parachute.
Because this thing's gonna
Just a
shoot us.
precaution.
This ring, do you really think it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The gremlin said it would change all our fates. Maybe it's a powerful magic ring.
We are simply soldiers, my boy. We fight when we are told to. Don't worry yourself about anything else.
Sounds sensible.
Hmm?
Do you know the Archmage? Have you ever met him?
I've never met him. After all, he's a great leader, and I'm just a simple, highly decorated gnome colonel. But I've heard lots about him. He's a powerful mage, of course. He's an advisor to the king, and he's our most powerful alchemist and chief of the Secret Service. He lives in a tower down by the sea in Seastone. Of course, being the important man he is, he's always away on business.
I hope he's there. I always wanted to meet a real mage.
If he's not there, you'll have to wait for him or go and look for him. You must only give the ring to the Archmage in person, you hear me? No one else.
Wow, I
Give
wonder
me
what's
your
going to
word
happen.
of honor. If the ring really is important, then it shouldn't be our fault if it lands in the wrong hands.
Okay, okay. I swear I'll give it to the Archmage personally. I'm supposed to travel to a human town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
Yeah,
And the
called it.
safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye. And never look at anyone on the underground.
Right.
Okay. Oh, okay. So now that I have the net, I can probably catch this little bastard. There we go. Okay. Not super sure what I need the flying fish for, but
I'd rather not take Nemo apart until I know what I'm looking for. My mechanical flying fish, I built that all by myself. With my dad.
yeah, why? I would have thought that I could have used the curse meter on the ring, because of what the grandpa mentioned.
Sometimes I think that thing uses time up instead of just showing it. That's my family.
Yeah.
Right now, just Grandad and I are holding down the fort. The others are all at a technology trade show down south. My dad is a mechanic and a physicist.
Okay, so
Mother
nothing
is
new.
just a whole... She once dubbed my other little sister as Meggie. My parents' granddad is a war veteran. Looks like I'm the pervert. I'd rather go out into the world and become a mage. A hero.
Alright, let's go back and see if what we have now can be used. Unless there's something else over this way.
There's no way I can walk all the way to Seastone. That's many days' march through these mountains.
Okay, yeah, so there's nothing else there.
The bastion looks so impressive. However, many of the halls and corridors were never completed.
Okay.
Originally, hundreds of dwarves were supposed to live here to defend the Mountain Kingdom's northern front. Now the Master Brewer and my family are the only ones left.
Okay, where's that tarp?
A rolled up tarpaulin, probably just like the ones hanging all over the place.
We'll take it. That's a little bigger parachute. Good. That'll get us into the bastion there. Oh, what's this? Icicle.
Of course, it's pretty cold all year round up here in the mountains. But this year, winter came particularly early.
I take it?
It worked. I got one.
Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with the icicle, but... Oh, I can put it in the coffee pot and we can melt it. That's what we'll do.
It'll take a long time for the icicle to melt. After all, the pot isn't all that warm. I
That's
should
what
speed
thought.
up the melting process.
Yeah. Coffee pot with icicles, yeah. Cool. Anything else that No, just entering the bastion. Alright. So we got everything else here. So let's head on in. Now that I know what to do.
Master Brewer, sir! Hello? Master Brewer, sir! Where are you?
He's very asleep.
Master Brewer, sir! Master Brewer!
What? What?
We have to tell the other dwarves. There was this gremlin in a cage, and he gave me this ring, and...
What kind of ring, then?
This ring! It's a very important ring. The gremlin said all our fates...
Wilbur, I really don't have time for this kid stuff. I've got more important things to do.
But the ring has to be delivered to the Archmage down in the human town. The gremlin said it could end the war.
Listen, laddie, that's a ring. What's it supposed to be able to do?
It's... I have to. The gremlin wasn't lying.
Just think about it. When has anybody ever given an important ring to a little being like a gnome? That sort of thing just doesn't happen.
Nudge, nudge,
What?
wink, wink.
That's enough. Now, go home. It's getting late.
I guess I can't expect any help from the Master Brewer.
What's in his beard?
Beards are important to dwarves. The longer the beard, the more respect the dwarf gets. And the beard ornaments tell you a lot about their owner. The Master Brewer, for example, is a second-degree keg roller. He was born the 9th of 12 children, and he's got a weak spot for beer. He's a bachelor, but isn't one for walks in the morning dew. And he was almost kicked out of school for pulling a girl's moustache.
Okay.
Beards are important to dwarves, and the beard ornaments, he was born, he's a bachelor, and he was all...
Okay.
It's worth a try. Yikes!
What? What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? This time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
That's what the extendo arm's for.
That was close. I can't get to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him
Can't
somehow.
I? Why can't I use the extendable arm?
I can't grab it with the arm, and anyway, I might wake him. I'll have to distract him somehow.
What if I use the flying fish?
I'd rather not take Nemo.
Okay. Can I take some beer? What's in the rat hole here?
To be honest, I'm not gonna maybe rotten or
Okay.
even more.
Alright, maybe I can use the extendable arm in the rat hole. No? Okay, then. Well, we know that we can melt the icicles.
It shouldn't take long to melt the icicle. The stove is still warm. The icicle is gone. All that's left is crystal clear water.
Okay. Alright, yeah, and so the stove is no longer usable.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Alright, what about the flying fish? No. Extendable arm? No. What about the rope? Nope. What if can we toss the ring in it? No. Alright, I don't think there's anything else that we can do, in here. Unless we can throw the, tarp over the window now. Oh, I wonder if we can throw the water on the, brewer dude here. No. So what the hell do we need the water for?
The X100 is ready for use again.
Yes, okay. Well, okay, so I don't have the instruction booklet anymore. I don't know what the now melted water is for. thought that I could use the mechanical fish to distract him, but it's not letting me.
Master Brewer, sir. Say,
I think we already
you wouldn't
found our
happen to have
parachute.
a parachute, would you?
That's a good one.
Yeah, I didn't think so. As a warrior, you're bound to have a lot of weapons, armor, and helmets and such, right?
What, me? No. Why should I? I'm a master brewer, not a warrior.
But you belong to the dwarf army.
Well, aye, but the master brewer doesn't get involved with weapons at all. Even when I was on the battlefield, my job was just sitting on the ox cart and looking after the beer barrels.
Did any of the other dwarves maybe forget a helmet in a bastion?
A forgotten helmet? Never, lad. Them things are precious family heirlooms for us dwarves. You just don't go forgetting stuff like that.
Too bad. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere then. Mr. Master Brewer, sir, could I maybe borrow that map over there?
What, that? Oh, lad, that map shows the finest taverns in the land. And this one's on it, too.
Oh, I'd be really careful with it.
No, to be quite honest, there hasn't been a lot going on here since war broke out. And I've got no chance of being featured again. That's why the map is staying where it is.
Yeah?
I talked to my granddad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa. But don't you think he's a few gills short of a pint?
My granddad is a great soldier and inventor.
Of course he is. Of course he is. But, how should I put it? He's maybe had one crash landing too many. His flying machines were mostly a bit, temperamental. And let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
That seems fair.
Grandad and I will show everyone. I don't want to trouble you any further. Good night.
And yourself. Have a good one.
Okay. So,
Beards are important, and the beard ornaments. He was born the
Yeah.
9th. He's a bachelor, but isn't Andy was almost kicked out of school.
okay. Can I do something with the rope? No. Ring? No. Rucksack. No. Oh, the toolbox maybe. Maybe? No, not that either. Okay, I'm running out of stuff that I can use here. I already tried using the extending arm on the map, and that didn't work. I can't stick it into the hole. What about the tarp? Throw it over him? No. Pot of water. I think I could maybe throw it on the fire to put it out and distract him that way, but, no, doesn't seem like it. And I can't use the flying fish to distract him either. Huh. Ha ha ha. Can I use the tools with any of these things?
I'd rather not take Nemo apart until I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I am at a little bit of a loss at the moment. Can I use the ring on myself? No.
The gremlin's gold ring. I should get it to the human archmage as quickly as possible. The X-100 is ready for use again.
Yeah, I don't have any DNA to stick in the robot, though. How am I going to do this? Let's go back to the kitchen and see if there's anything I can do now. Okay, nothing interactable.
The pot could make a perfect helmet, but how do I get rid of that slime?
There we go.
Slime can be really evil. Bad slime. The pot could make a perfect... Slime can be...
Okay. Ring. No. Rucksack. Nope. Rope. Oh! I can use the rope with the
Let's
rucksack.
see. I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack. Yes, that works.
Okay, okay. Can I use that with anything else?
I'll thread the rope through the eyes
There
around
we
the edge of the
go.
tarpaulin. Done. There we
Alright.
go. A parachute.
There's our parachute.
At least I
Nice.
know what the parachute's for. The map and the helmet make a little more sense. I should think about getting them next.
Okay. So yeah, parachute can't do anything with that now. Oh, I can use the coffee pot with the extendable arm. Alright.
Unfortunately, that won't work. I can't attach
Oh.
the pot. It's too heavy.
Or not. Okay, well, what can I use the arm with here? Why does it still prompt me?
Unfortunately,
with
that won't work. I can't attach the pot. It's too heavy.
Maybe later then. How about the fish?
I'd rather not take Nemo apart until I know what I'm looking for.
Okay. The ring. Nope. The tools. No. The arm. Yeah, no, again, no. Nemo, we already checked. The pot, no. And, of course, the parachute, no. Okay.
The pot could make a
So,
slime.
yeah, I can't do anything with that slime, though. What about the tools? No? I am quite, uncertain as to what to do at this point. Can I do anything with the fish here? Nope. Coffee pot? No. Tools. Anything. I was thinking that I could maybe use the tools to dismantle part of his brewing equipment and make it malfunction or something, but that's clearly not going to work. Maybe I have to go back to the gnome house. Unless I can use the arm on his beard. No.
I can't grab it with the arm, and anyway, I'm...
So gotta distract him somehow.
I think I let him sleep.
Yeah, okay.
To be honest, I'm not maybe rot or even...
Tools, no. Arm, no. Fish? Nope. Water, no. The parachute, no. What do I do from here? Let's go back to the gnome hole and see if there's some action for us to do there now. Okay. The chair.
A totally uninteresting chair.
Wonder if I can use any of these things with the chair. Nope. Nope. Anything with the chair? No. Other things. Tools. No. Nope. Fish. No. Oh, the water. Maybe? No, can't do anything with that with the plants. Which I was thinking might have been an option. No? Okay. Oh, what's this? Is there something else I can do here?
Doesn't look like...
No, I'm gonna have to probably plant something there.
That door is part of Dad's living space optimization unit. Behind it is sort of a car park for rooms.
Oh, there's multiple levers here. Okay, bedroom lever, gnome room, kitchen lever. Okay.
That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back.
Just do it. Gnome room? Oh, that's just my room here, okay. Is there anything else I can, take here? No. Alright, let's use the kitchen lever. Maybe there's gonna be something here. Because we never looked there. Because I did not realize that, we could pull multiple levers there.
Our kitchen.
Okay. Kitchen cupboard. Yeah, let's check the kitchen cupboard.
A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you.
Let's take it.
My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments.
So I assume we need to use it on whatever we're going to be planting in the flower pot.
Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic.
Ooh, I wonder if we can use
If
that
only
on
I
the
could
slime.
cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter. Mum hid the knives as a precaution after Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last year. She doesn't trust us anymore.
Scissors. Okay. Alright. So there's just a grain mill here.
Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively. There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Okay, cool. So we got barley. Oh, cool. So we can take the barley. Let's stick it in the flower pot here.
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two, then?
Wait, can I not?
I don't even know what to do with one.
Okay, so I can't do that. Alright. Here we go. Super fertilizer. Can I do that? No.
Well, that won't work. It wiggles too much.
Oh! Wiggles too much.
And down
That's what we
we go.
need the vice for. Stick the fish in the vice.
It's stuck. Poor thing. The flying fish is now firmly clamped into the vice. The flying fish...
Okay. Let's grab the scissors here. Oh no, can't do that. And some tools.
I don't want to break it. At least, not without a good reason.
Okay, I guess we're gonna need to come back to that later then. Alright, let's head back and see if we can use that cleaner on the slime. Because I don't think there's anything else in the kitchen here.
Doesn't look...
Wonder if I can use this on the plant here? No?
Why should I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing planted in it?
Alright, so clearly I'm gonna need to find something that I can plant there somewhere here. Okay, let's dump this kitchen cleaner into the pot.
I can't get close enough. It'll snap at me and slime me.
Ah, maybe I can use the extender arm for that then. Kitchen cleaner, extender
A perfect fit. Now
There
we
we
can make
go.
long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
arm. Extendo cleaner.
Now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago. It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
Okay.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit.
Alright.
So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already. All I need now is the map.
Oh, okay, I know what I need to do now. I can use the scissors to cut the bar guy's beard, then give that beard clipping to the robot and use that as a distraction.
No, I can't. Well, maybe I can. I'm gonna burn in hell for this, guaranteed.
We cut a dwarf's beard. Alright, let's give that to the robot here.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit. Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen. I have a feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like the Master Brewer.
Uh-oh.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Okay.
Are you okay?
Of course! Why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance. That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
Sure, why not?
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
He just poured beer directly on his face.
When the robot started in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
Ha ha! It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of her.
Oh, a shrewd tactic.
Too right. But he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Oh, yes.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't even notice.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, the robot did that. Definitely. Okay, so we don't have the extender arm anymore. Can we take it now? The map? Or is he gonna notice?
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything.
Okay, sure. Works for me.
I have it. The map of the area. And
Good.
that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad. Fast.
I want to go look at the broken robot thing here. Oh, it doesn't let me interact with it. Unless, maybe I can use the tools on it? No. It is toast. Okay.
A vial of my mum's super fertilizer. This is the first time in a long time I've actually seen the Master Brewer happy. I'd rather not disturb him.
Alright, let's head back to the gnome hole, and I think this is probably a good time to take a quick stretch break. I will just take a couple minutes, and then I will be right back. So just bear with me. Alright. Back. Come on. Come on, game. You can do it. There we go. Okay, so we are back here. We have all the things that we need. But we still haven't done the fertilizer bit.
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two then?
So I imagine we need to talk to the grandpa first.
And down we go.
Because we still haven't dismantled the fish either.
The flying fish is now firmly clamped into the vise. Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Well, we can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. He doesn't believe the ring is important.
I didn't expect much more from that cowardly drunkard.
Grandad, he's my boss.
Some boss sits in his fortress drinking beer from dawn till dusk while his comrades are fighting on the front line.
I think
That
he
sounds
misses
pretty
them.
good to me.
Well, perhaps. But one thing's for sure. We are on our own, soldier.
I have the pot, helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier. That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
Yeah, so we're totally not gonna die.
I got a map.
Excellent! My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map. What?
We are absolutely gonna get flung so far off course.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic! Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Right.
Trust my life. But of course, I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets, nothing.
Okay.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive.
Okay.
The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Alright then.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking.
So that'll be
It's
in
not a
the,
standard size,
the
and I
fish.
can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Okay, Grandpa.
Right. The flying fish is a...
Yeah, okay. Tools.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool. There you are. A 5/8" screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly. Oh, maybe it was important.
Okay, so we've got the cog. I imagine now we need to grow the barley so that we can make the beer. So we probably need to talk to the brewmaster first, but just in case we don't, I will try and do that now.
I don't even know what to do with one
Yeah.
handful of barley. Why do I...
Alright, let's go talk to the brewmaster. He's gonna tell us to go get him some barley.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale,
Dwarven ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption.
Okay.
Under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for dwarven ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer.
How awfully convenient.
It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Okay.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really, really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
There it is.
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water,
Ah, we got that?
hops, and some barley for malting.
But that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
Okay, yeah, because I don't know where I'm
Do you
supposed
have
to get
any
hops.
idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5
Ah, so in the
sacks.
hole.
I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh? I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Hey, that water's very good. We can use this.
Excellent.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Okay, so we don't need to make more of that. We need to make more of the hops.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there.
Let's take a look.
There's something in there. Something round. Ugh, hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping.
Yeah, that would suck.
It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
1 hop. Wow, I wonder what we'll do with that.
Maybe that would make the hop larger. But could the master brewer do anything with it? I'd better try to make lots of little hops from this one instead of trying to make one huge hop out of it.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go back and grow us some hops. Alright, let's take the hop and put it in the...
Okay,
Pot?
I'll plant the hop in the soil.
Alright, now the super fertilizer.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow.
That'll do.
Good fertilizer, that. Nah. Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones.
Let's take it.
I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
Alright, so we got the handful of hops there. Let's head back.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, Wilbur.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No? Well, only indirectly.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale.
Alright, let's make some napalm.
Right, it's all go now then. Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
Yeah.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The dwarven ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
Taste some adventure, eh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But
maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just to Seastone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
I promise.
Don't forget us. You're
That's
going
nice.
to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
He's gonna get hammered. Drink.
A beer tankard full of dwarven ale. The tankard is hot and the ale is bubbling a bit. I think I
Alright.
want to get rid of this stuff fast.
Okay, let's take this highly volatile tankard to our insane grandfather.
And down we go. Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Alright, so here's
Here's
the
the
cog.
cog, Grandad. I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory. Excellent. All we need now is the dwarven ale. Keep on with it.
There you
Here's
go.
the dwarven ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful with this.
Hooray for volatile explosives.
Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off? What do you mean by take off?
We're getting shot into the sky.
That's
and it's
what you
gonna
meant
be
by take
awful.
off.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was of course designed to shoot grenades. But I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Wonderful.
Confident? Get me out of here.
We're being
Please,
fired out of a
Grandad.
cannon.
Listen, my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think...
Too slow, my boy.
Uh,
Fire! Good luck.
Fabulous. Hopefully the parachute worked, so this is gonna be a real short game. Oh yeah, that doesn't look evil at all. Oh, do I get to play as the gremlin now?
Where is it?
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
He will. Who else knows about it?
The Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But
But
an elf, Mother. She tried to free MacGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
Oh, I guess not.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit.
Alright, so we're gonna be playing as the,
What now? I'll get the book out of
self-proclaimed
MacGuffin's
sexy
secret
elf.
cellar and take it to the Archmage. No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I gonna do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it.
This is
Then
quite pretty.
don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Okay, let's take a look here.
A tatty-wonky scarecrow. Its clothing has been nibbled by mice, but the hat has something about it.
You gonna take the hat?
A scarecrow that doesn't even scare Cheep Cheep is clearly of no use whatsoever.
Give me the hat.
A pumpkin patch. Not particularly well cared for. Presumably MacGuffin spends a lot of time buried in his books and not enough time in his garden. The pumpkin should have been harvested long ago. Some are already starting to go mouldy.
Okay.
Do you have any idea which artifact could be so powerful that it could make someone into the ruler of the world? No, that's been lost to the depths of the ocean. No, that's been thrown back into the same fire that was used to forge it. No, I haven't got a clue. It must be something that no one bargained for. Something that no one has ever looked for. It'll be in the Gremlins book. If only I had it already.
Okay.
Why is that scarecrow not scaring you? Yes, certainly. And how? Normally you're the first to take flight. Good luck, little one.
We're
And
talking
don't
to a
get up to
bird.
any mischief.
Alright, well, that's that. What's this? The undergrowth.
There's a stone in the undergrowth. There's something written on it, but I can't see what it is. That could be a little gravestone. I can't remove the undergrowth with my bare hands. It's very dense and has thorns.
Don't we have a sword? Do we lose the friggin' sword already? Jeez, okay.
An old watering can made out of metal. It's small even by gremlin standards.
We're stealing the watering can.
An upturned flower pot made of clay. There's a stone under it. That could be a firestone. That's coming with me.
Okay,
Presumably the professor wanted to prevent the stone getting wet. A pile of logs. There is no way that MacGuffin will get through the winter with such a small amount, not even autumn.
Alright, cool. So we got a
Three should be
firestone and
enough.
kindling. I don't have anything to... Well, actually...
I have to light the logs with a firestone. No tinder, so forget it. I have to light the log...
Okay, so that's not gonna happen there. I can't burn my way through.
A daring structure. And just like the whole house, pretty wonky. Doesn't look as if it'll last long.
Let's see, what's next to look at? Oh, wooden construction, okay.
Strange. Someone's fitted a wooden shutter in front of the little window. Looks like the shutter can be opened. It's pretty high up. Strange. Looks like...
Okay. Ooh, stone discs, okay.
I'd say this is a pretty basic millstone. Grain is tipped into the hole above, and you then turn the upper stone. The flour then comes out of the side. I'd say this is a pretty flour.
Okay, so that would be for grinding something.
The well rope is fastened to the windlass. Doesn't look particularly strong. The well rope is...
Alright, I guess maybe if I need water at some point. I don't see anything else out here to prompt. Oh, it's the stove here.
a large brick fireplace. The fire grates on the outside, not inside the house. That's a bit unusual, but it does make sense if the professor doesn't wish to have an open fire inside. MacGuffin has a lot of flammable objects. He presumably doesn't want an open fire and sparks flying around in the house.
Makes sense.
The warmth will spread through to the walls inside. MacGuffin has a lot of the warmth...
Alright, so can we put the firewood in the stove here? Yeah.
Once they get going, they'll burn for a few hours.
Okay, then can we flint it?
I can't set fire to logs just with a firestone. I need something that lights easily to get the fire started properly.
Okay, so we need kindling of some kind. Oh, we can crank this up. Let's see what happens.
That was suspiciously easy.
Oh,
The
there's
rope
nothing
is
there.
broken and the bucket's probably at the bottom of the well where it's of no use to anyone. The rope is broken. Presumably the years spent soaked in water have rotted it away. The groundwater is only a few meters down in this region. Presumably the well isn't very deep.
Okay.
Without a bucket or something, I'm not going to be able to bring up any water.
Okay, so we need to find a bucket. Oh, what's this metal frame for?
A swinging metal frame. You can hang pots or something of that sort onto it and then swing it over the fire.
Ah, okay. Let's go inside. Let's see if we can find a bucket. Look at the
Typical
chaos.
bachelor. Everything in a mess. Plates, pots, cups, covered with a sticky mixture of dust and fat. Dead flies.
Oh,
Oh, yuck.
That's gross.
A wooden tub, about half full of water. Oh, great. This has the professor's washing floating around in it. White shirts, grey socks, red underpants.
Classy.
A wooden tub, about half full of... Oh, great.
Okay, I guess I can't take the tub. Or the chaos.
The back of the fireplace. When MacGuffin wanted to heat his food up, he just needed to put it into one of those little stoves.
Yeah, it's like a masonry heater.
A small, old-fashioned shield. The inside is highly polished.
Gimme. I think we're gonna need to reflect something up to here. Okay, can't look at the stoves here. Some of the
A
jellyfish.
standard jelly glowfish. They're everywhere around here. This one here isn't glowing anymore, and won't ever again.
Oh, it's dead. Okay, can't lift up the carpet, I guess. Can't grab that wood. Oh,
Would appear to be a mirror frame. There are still a few broken shards of the old mirror around the edges. The mirror's turned so it reflects the fireplace. Strange. The mirror's turned...
that seems pretty clear what it's supposed to do.
A carpenter's cup. It looks old. Not
Can I take
really
it?
worth a closer look.
Are you sure? Can't look at that thing. Okay. Stone pillar.
Looks like the base for a statue. It's made out of stone and it's covered with strange characters. There's a six-sided indentation on the base. Perhaps the mounting for a statue. There's a six-sided...
Okay.
A stone casket placed in a wooden box. The box looks very
The Ark of the
cheap.
Covenant!
It could be
We
one
found
of those
it!
storage containers. The stone chest is decorated with two angels and has writing on it too.
I think it is the Ark of the Covenant.
What's likely to happen, eh? Sand.
Oh, or not.
Is it me? Or has it just got much warmer in here? The chest is filled to the brim with fine sand. I haven't got a clue what else might be in there. I can hardly sift my way through the sand with my hand.
Yes, you can.
The chest is filled. I can hardly...
Okay, well, what if we use the shield? No, can't do that. Alright.
I think these are all the things that the professor uses on his digs. A brush, a little shovel, a sieve.
Oh, there we go. Shovel.
I'll take the sieve. The rest looks pretty useless.
What about the shovel? Okay, well, let's use the sieve for the sand. Yeah, there we go.
There is something in there. A little brass key.
That's handy. Hopefully. Stone head.
A strange stone head. It's been roughly hewn but has a few fine embellishments. Perhaps a memento from one of the professor's expeditions.
Okay.
A little wooden box. Doesn't look like an antique or anything particularly valuable. It has beautiful workmanship, though.
The key, perhaps? Or
It's
not.
locked.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Let's see.
It's in the
There's
box.
a bit of paper in the box. The paper's densely covered with writing. Deus ex machina. The ghost in the machine is the heading. There's also a drawing of a stone figure. At its feet is a vessel containing liquid. Let's take a look. The ghost in the machine is wise to all the secrets of this house. That's what's written here. Blah, blah. Pour the fuel into the bowl at the foot of the machine to awaken the ghost. Fuel? Ah, here. Grind the beans and tip the powder into boiling water, then pour the mixture into the bowl. We've already had that bit. You'll get the beans from the machine. Strange. A machine that's meant to be familiar with all the secrets of the house.
Interesting. So some sort of secret device you set up.
Wait, there is something else. There's a
here we
six-sided
go.
flat stone hidden under the paper. It has something a bit like a knob on the top of it.
I know where that goes.
Nothing else in there. The box is empty.
Alright. Fine. Be that way. Stick that in the recess.
Let's see. Fits perfectly. I wonder if I...
Hey,
How
there we go.
pretty.
This one, oh, this is the machine. Okay, it's a coffee maker. The machine is a coffee maker.
The vessel's a few centimetres deep and empty. There are some brown stains on the bottom. Ooh, this must be the ominous machine which is reputed to have a ghost living in it. The vessel at its base must be for fuel. The statue has small holes in its nose, and it appears that the mouth could be opened. Hello, you in there? Ghost, give me beans for your draft. Oh, mighty ghost in the machine, give me the beans for your delicious, godly draft. Let's look at it this way. If you don't give me the beans, then I won't be able to prepare your stupid draft, and that won't be of any use to anyone.
There we go.
Why the wait? Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello?
I think it's just a coffee maker, lady. How do I get back? Oh, there we go. Because there is that millstone outside that I can use to grind the beans.
It works. The beans are being ground to powder. That's it.
Okay. Now we are going to need water still. Oh, I wonder if I can put the watering can on the well. Let's actually go back out and do that now.
That should hold.
There we go.
Let's give it a whirl. It worked. This means that I have a gremlin watering can full of water.
Excellent. Now we can make coffee.
Oi, ghost! If you're really so familiar with everything in this house, then tell me, what do I do now? Hello?
Okay, let's give it the powder. Can I give it the powder? Why can't I give it the powder? Do I need to give it the water first? Ah, what? Why can I not give it the water?
Better not. The instructions say that the water should be boiling before the powder can be put in.
Ah, okay. So I still need to find something I can use for kindling.
Oi, ghost!
No,
If
I
you're
said
really...
out.
Hello? Old parchment and yellowing papers, filled with texts in many different foreign languages. Adonisham Western, Quenya and Sindarin, and technical drawings in Kuzdul.
Well versed. Are we gonna burn these documents? That seems not right. This is for... What's in the book?
A large handwritten book. It looks like it's been used a lot. It's the Gremlin's diary. Perhaps I'll find some hints about the cellar. Let's take a closer look. Who would have ever thought that it would fall to someone like me, an old archaeologist, to stop this madness? And I didn't find the key to it on one of my expeditions, not in dark dungeons or in fiery mountains. Oh no, I discovered the answer in an old book. He must mean the book that was hidden in the cellar, in which the information about the artifact's whereabouts is written. The notes end mid-sentence. I wonder why I haven't heard anything from Archmage Alistair yet. I sent Beetle out with a message for him yesterday morning. I hope nothing has... That was the last entry. There are others before it. What's this at the beginning of this page? Today I have been examining the books that I brought back from the Grindle Mountains. Amongst them was a book about herbs and tinctures. An old herbalist was adamant that I would find a recipe to cure my cold feet in it. What a disappointment, though. Just superstitious nonsense about frog eyes and wool socks.
Well, wool socks will do it.
I was just about to burn the book when I noticed that the volume contained other things. A disturbing tale of a tragic relationship between a magician and his pet sheep Boris, as well as a travel log written by a fairy explorer. The travel log described how the explorer landed on an island in the West Seas whilst searching for undiscovered fairy tribes. He created several very beautiful sketches of the temple ruins that can be found on that island. I will use these to entertain myself and translate the runes he drew. The next entry was made 2 days later. It's only barely legible. The gremlin appears to have been very excited. It must be the entrance. The wrath of the gods caused the temple to sink into the ocean, of course. But not all, not all. Ye gods, my hands are still shaking despite the fact that Beetle made me a calming herbal tea before he left. Good old Beetle. He has obviously got no clue how significant my discovery is. I have sent him to Master Alistair, the Archmage of the Humans. He is to hand him a sealed letter. Tomorrow Master Alistair will arrive. and I can unburden myself of this terrible responsibility, I will not be able to sleep a wink. And next, there's the last entry that I read out before. There's nothing else there.
Okay.
There's nothing more there of interest to me.
Alright, so let's look at the shelf here then.
Books, books, and more books. Most are ancient tomes. They appear to be written in just about every language. The book that MacGuffin told me about is hidden in the cellar. These books aren't of interest.
Okay. Oh, what's up here?
A dragon's skull. It could have been a horntail, nasty creatures, but there are very few around these days. The last of them are now working almost exclusively as beasts of burden. They've not just lost their viciousness, they've lost their pride too. I can still remember a time when dragons were powerful. That was centuries ago, before they were subjugated to a stranger's will by the power of magic. Once they were brought under control, they were used by the 100 on battlefields. From that, very few of them survived.
Well, that's sad. What's this? There's a spiral on the fireplace here. Oh, well, let's look at the sarcophagus, since it's clearly
Looks like
very
a very
suspicious.
ancient sarcophagus. Oh, strange. There are hinges on it, just like a door. Shame. Just a stinky mummy. What have we here?
Ugh, that's not...
What are you doing, Mortimer?
What the... Did you just speak? You speak?
Me? No.
Oh,
Well,
looks
yes,
like there's
you
something
do, quite
down here.
obviously.
What is obvious?
That you can and do speak.
But of course.
But you just said that you didn't.
Why are you being so strange, Mortimer?
I'm not Mortimer.
Where is Mortimer?
You mean MacGuffin, the gremlin archaeologist who lives here, yes?
What?
Mortimer.
Yes?
You're called Mortimer?
No, of course not.
I think we're finished with this conversation.
I think you are slowly losing your marbles, Mortimer.
well, they do remove the brain of the mummy.
Presumably the
so-
sarcophagus lacks oxygen. Must be that.
So good to see you, Mortimer. A very strange person was just here insisting that they were you.
That was me.
You? Mortimer? Why did you pretend to be you?
That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. Have you done something to your hair? You look so different.
Are you seriously mistaking me for a meter-high, wrinkly, bald old gremlin?
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself, Mortimer. Look at me. I've seen better days, too.
I am not Mortimer. Mortimer sent me. I'm looking for a secret cellar. Can you tell me how I can get into the cellar?
Into the cellar? Of course.
And where is the cellar?
What cellar do you mean?
What?
What? You have grown, Mortimer.
Yes, yes. Oh, how we laugh.
Is it gonna repeat it, or
Well, that's just great.
is there more?
Hello, Mortimer.
Yes, now listen. I have to find this secret cellar and I think you might be able to help me. So please pull yourself together.
Of course. Of course.
That's good. Now, I have a few questions for you.
Ah, here we go. Okay.
I will say this one more time. I'm not Mortimer.
Of course not. If you say so.
Mortimer has been kidnapped, and I wanted to rescue him. I guess...
That's terrible. You'll have to hide.
Me? Why?
They want to kidnap you.
That's already happened. Mortimer, it's Mortimer. Mortimer has already been kidnapped.
But that's impossible. Who is talking to me at night then?
Mortimer is your friend, is he not? Did he, excavate you?
You could say that. I was lying in the dark for quite some time. Then the lid opened and Mortimer was there. I've been with him ever since.
Well, as things look right now, Mortimer's not going to be here to chat for some time.
We do not chat. We discuss, we deliberate, we debate, we chat. But we would never go skiing.
Huh?
Why? Do you really want to go skiing?
I don't want to go skiing.
What is skiing?
No idea. Did you have an accident in a bandage factory?
No, I'm a mummy.
Don't mummies have their brains pulled out via their noses during the mummification process?
I don't think so.
I do.
Okay.
Can you tell me where the secret door is and how to open it?
Oh, you are getting forgetful, Mortimer.
Yes, exactly. So help me out here. How do I open that secret door again?
What secret door?
This is gradually ceasing to be funny.
What?
That. The secret door to the cellar. How can I open it?
You always fiddle around with that thing there, that stone figure, and then the secret door opens and you disappear somewhere.
And exactly where does do I go then?
How should I know? I haven't left my sarcophagus for 4,000 years.
No wonder you're a little soft in the head.
You are not Mortimer. Why are you pretending to be Mortimer?
Do you know how that machine works? What's the fuel that I need to put in the bowl?
Dum 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 dum.
Yeah,
dum,
not
dum,
the most
dum.
reliable of NPCs, I'm guessing.
Don't creep up on me like that.
I have been standing here for some time.
I've been standing here for 4,000 years.
Oh,
Valid.
great. Now what's in the machine? Do you know how it works?
I'm really sorry, Morty. Can't help you there. If you're getting a bit forgetful, you should write things down.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, don't creep up on me like that.
I've had enough.
Bye.
Alright, I think that's...
No, I don't want to, and you can't force me. No, I don't want to, and you can't force me.
Alright, so I think that's everything we're getting from them. Now, the question is... where do I get kindling for the... That's interesting.
Jelly glowfish are really quite frugal animals. They need water and a little bit of food every now and then. I guess this one lacked the latter.
Okay, so it just had a second thing that I hadn't gotten. Carrot, can't do anything with that. I'm guessing I have to use the documents as kindling. Let's put that on the hook.
The watering can with the cold well water is hanging on the metal arm. It'd be better to light the fire first, then the watering can isn't going to be in the way.
Fine. Let's take the unimaginably valuable documents and put them in the stove. Yup, there we go.
They'll burn well. They're dry as bone.
You freaking awful person. You're terrible.
It'd be better to light the
Oh, yes, fine, whatever.
beans all present and correct. And what was that about the fuel again? Ah, yes, here.
Yeah, okay. Alright, light the
I'll
fire.
give it a go. What?
That's criminal.
Let's see. The water's boiling.
Alright. Take it out of the fire.
A watering can full of hot water.
Now we'll put the
Very
coffee in the
well.
watering can.
The water's turning brown. And
That
it
is
smells
generally how it works.
lovely. That's the fuel for the machine sorted.
Alright, let's give the machine the unfiltered coffee.
The fuel goes in the vessel. I really don't want to make mistakes so close to the finish.
Oh, okay, so it's gonna drink the coffee.
And woe betide if this whole effort's in vain.
Okay!
Hello? You there, ghost. I have to find the secret cellar. Will you help me?
Alright. Oh, hey. I guess we didn't need to do any kind of fire reflecting thing? That's weird.
A clever mechanism.
So then what was the deal with that mirror reflecting the fire and the shield and the thing? I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be something in the cellar.
So this is the legendary secret cellar.
Oh yeah, there's another one of those,
The cellar continues on behind these bars. I can't see anything, but I bet that the book's in there somewhere. Guess even a secret cellar is in the end just a cellar, and all cellars have gardening tools such as these gardening shears.
yeah, well, give me the shears.
As long as I'm not expected to do the gardening now.
Okay.
There are 3 stone figures by the bars. Each one of them has a precious stone in it. This one here has an emerald. This bird has an eye made out of a blue precious stone. I think it's a sapphire. This bird has an eye.
Yeah.
This figure looks a bit like a dog. One of its eyes is a large ruby. Strong iron bars without a door or lock. Behind it is a dark room. I somehow
Alright.
have to open the bars.
Let's check out the junk.
The sad remains of extinct cultures and of the last camping trip. I can't discover anything of interest amongst this junk. A staff approximately 2 meters long with a top made of bronze. Looks like something's missing there.
Oh,
This picture seems to indicate that a ruby belongs in there.
does it? So can we take the ruby then?
This figure looks a bit like a dog. This figure look...
Okay, no.
A small circular opening in the ground. It's decorated with an ancient script, just like the picture on the wall.
Okay. Alright, oh, I think we need to
I
put
think
the,
I'd better take the staff with me.
I think
It
we
might
need to
come
put the
in
gem
handy
in
elsewhere.
first. Wherever we get that from. Let's take a look at the mural
A
here.
picture on a stone slab. It depicts a man in a robe with a staff in his hand. A jewel is glinting in the headpiece of the staff. Some sort of light beam shining on it.
Okay.
A small fat figure. She's holding a mirror above her head. Looks ancient. A small fat...
Okay. So we need to find this other gem, wherever it is. Stick it into the scepter. And, go from there.
Would appear to be a mirror frame. The mirror's turned...
Yeah. Oh, we can use the garden shears to get to that rock out in the, that we saw in the underbrush here. There we go.
I don't believe it. Now I've ended up doing the gardening. It is indeed a gravestone.
Let's
A
take a
little
look.
gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Rest in peace,
A
Kinski.
little gravestone made of granite that's got Kinski inscribed on it.
Is that it?
A little grave...
Okay, what the heck was the point of that then? So, Kinski. Nick? No. Ah, okay. We need to open this to let sunlight in, so that we can reflect it.
The window's open. The last rays of sunlight can enter the house.
Excellent. I don't think there's anything else out here that we need. No. Nothing else there. Alright. Okay, yeah, there. See, it's reflecting there now. So, we can probably put the shield here.
Perfect. The
There we
shield's
go.
reflecting the light beam down into the cellar.
Now the question is, where's the damn gem? Has he got it? We are opening it again, so... Yeah, that's what this is, I think, the gem.
Yoo-hoo!
Okay.
How exactly did the iron bars in the cellar open? Hey, I'm talking to you.
You can speak?
You know what? Forget it. I'll work it out for myself. I'd rather search through every nook and cranny of this house than inflict any more of these conversations upon my elven ears.
You can speak?
I know you've never been down there, but there was a staff in the cellar, and there's a precious stone that belongs on the top of it, a ruby. Do you know where it is?
But of course, Mortimer. You asked me to hide it
Yep,
for
called
you.
it.
Don't you remember?
I must have forgotten about that.
Oh, what would you do without me?
Could you please just give it to me? I just need it for a second.
What?
The jewel! And before you ask, I mean the stone that you put somewhere safe for me. And please don't tell me that you've forgotten.
How could I forget that?
Phew!
You said it was very important that no one found the stone.
Oh, okay. Now please can I have it back?
Why would I give a complete and utter stranger Mortimer's
This
stone?
friggin' guy. It's like dementia mummy.
But I am Mortimer.
Don't be ridiculous. You're too tall, too
Oh, now he
thin,
can tell
too
who we are.
hairy, and you have those things there.
I've had enough of this nonsense. Give me the jewel.
Never. Threats will get you nowhere. I'm a karate master.
Sure you are, buddy.
I'm a friend of Mortimer. He's sent me to fetch something out of the cellar.
I have never seen you here before, and I never forget a face.
Please, it's urgent.
I do not know whether I can trust you. I would only give a really good friend of Mortimer's the jewel.
That's me. I saved his life. Well, maybe.
Really? If you are truly a good friend of Mortimer, then you will be able to give me the answer to the following question.
Okay.
What color is his underwear?
Ah, we know this one. It's red. So we saw it in the wash bin.
Red. He mostly wears red underwear.
That's right. Red silk underwear. But I'm
Silk,
still not
really?
quite satisfied. So,
Oh,
what
great.
is his cat's name?
He doesn't have a cat. Oh, in the garden. The gravestone. That would be Kinski.
His cat died some while ago. Her gravestone's outside. Her name was Kinski.
It was a tomcat. The poor thing was always so happy playing with my bandages.
Yes, very sad, very sad. But hopefully this proves that I am a good friend of old
There's
Mortimer,
gonna be a
does it
third
not?
question. There always
You
is.
have only answered one of my questions.
2? You asked me about his underwear.
But why would his underwear be of any interest to me?
Oh, come
It's
on,
got the
don't
memory
change
of a
the
goldfish.
subject. Are you going to give me that jewel now?
No, not yet. I have one
Yeah,
last
called it.
question. What did Count Grunschfeld or Pieperbock say to his adjutant Henninger
I'm sorry, what?
shortly before the Battle of Budlerberg?
Huh?
Wrong.
No, I just don't understand what you're talking about.
I am a trifle unsure about this too. It is a bit like a coded question.
And do you know the answer?
Of course. Mortimer told me.
And you haven't forgotten it?
I... no. So, what is the answer?
Uh,
234, of course.
Huh? What?
234. I know all about that. Mortimer told me many times.
234 what?
let's gaslight the mummy.
How can anyone who is a good friend of Mortimer not know that?
But how? What?
234. Mortimer never told you that?
Well, yes. 234?
So it turns out that you aren't such a good friend after all then. If you don't even know anything about
This
the
is... I have
234.
mixed feelings about this character.
Oh, that! You mean that 234?
Yes, exactly.
With that thingy?
Precisely. I see that you are a good friend of old Mortimer's after all.
Of course.
Splendid! Now that you've proven that, can you give me the jewel?
At last.
Okay, he swallowed it.
Many thanks.
Is he gonna die now?
You're welcome.
No, okay. That was, certainly an encounter. Oh, that's going to the wrong direction.
The light beam is reflected by the little figure's mirror, but it's simply shining onto the floor.
Well, if we put the ruby in the thing...
Fits perfectly.
Alright, it gives us the wooden staff. I guess we can stick it here, but the light's not going there. Yeah. Let's see if we can move him.
There are strange marks on the figure's pedestal. Looks like the figure may have been
Ah,
turned.
there we go.
I've got to try and turn it back to its original position.
Okay. No. Not quite. There we go. Now, are we gonna get ambushed by the bad guys now that we've opened the, secret chamber?
This must be the secret book. Oh, it's been written by hand and there are several pictures. There are a few words written in orange ink. That doesn't exist, does it? The artifact of divine fate. This is serious. I should get this book to the Archmage as quick as I can. As long as I don't bump into the sorcerer or his troll, I should manage to make Seastone by midday tomorrow. Shouldn't be a problem. Uh-oh.
Oh, trap.
Ah! Ah!
That's it? Okay, that was the worst trap ever. Okay, and as that now finishes Chapter 1, and it is just past 1 here now, I think we're going to save it here and call it for the night. I'm actually really enjoying this game. I don't know if anyone, if anyone there's there watching, but hopefully if there is, hopefully you have enjoyed it too. I'm just gonna wait for it to load here so I can go ahead and save it. Oh, I think I need to land. Yeah, there we go. Ow. The parachute, it does nothing.
Why are you staring like that? Never seen a town guard before?
No. You're a human, aren't you?
Me? Yes, you could say that. Never been anything else.
Wow.
My name is Bartholomew Anton Shieldhand, Royal Town Guard of Seastone.
Oh hey, we
Who
actually
are
made
you?
it to the right place. Well, call me Mr. Underhill. Wait, what? Why do I want to become a pirate? Why don't we just tell him the truth, that we're here to see the Archmage? Alright, well, let's
My
go
name
through
is
the
Mr.
options here.
Underhill. I'm on a secret mission.
Underhill. So.
Where am I?
This lovely seaside resort. Residence of the Archmage and home of the sea shanty singers is Seastone.
Seastone. Then I made it.
Absolutely, I'd say. And here's me thinking that the orcs were firing grunts at our walls again.
I have to see the Archmage. It's urgent.
Then I wish you the best of luck. The guard at the upper gate follows very strict procedures. He won't let you through to the Archmage that easily.
Okay.
Is the Archmage even in his tower at the moment?
I'm not allowed to give out any information on that subject. Those are the regulations.
Can you tell me anything about the Archmage? Do you know him personally?
Of course I know him. The Seastone Town Guard is also responsible for protecting the Archmage.
Why does he need protection if he's as powerful as everyone says?
Well, he's not exactly the greatest of warriors.
No?
No. He's more strange. He thinks
Oh,
about
great.
stuff, you know.
He's a loony.
Strange. Why does he do that?
Who knows? Who knows?
What do you mean by upper town?
Well, the town's divided into the upper town and the lower town. The Archmage's tower is, of course, in the upper town.
And what's in the lower town?
Taverns, shops, the common people's dwellings. Well, at least they used to live there. Not anymore.
Where are the town's inhabitants?
Gone. Lots of them died when the town was besieged, and most of the survivors then went off with Gustav the Handsome to take revenge. That was rather less than successful.
As expected.
And how many people are still living here?
not so many anymore. If the Archmage hadn't had his tower here, the town would have probably been abandoned.
Sounds pretty sad.
But things will get better. Wait until we win the war, and everyone comes back. Well, those that are still alive.
But if almost no one lives here, who are you guarding?
Oh, I'm not guarding the inhabitants, I'm guarding the town. I'm guarding it like my father did before me, and his father before him.
So he's,
Not his father, he was a
little,
blacksmith. But his brother-in-law was a town guard, and his father was a baker.
Interesting. I have to go. I'll get in to see the Archmage one way or another.
Well, I never. I have to get back to my post too. My break's over. So, Mr. Underwood on a secret mission. Best of luck on your adventure. We'll no doubt bump into each other again.
Thanks, Mr. Shieldhand. See you later.
Alright, so I think when he's off, we will have the freedom to move again. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Sure. Okay, yeah, there we are. Okay, yeah, so, thank you everyone for coming. It's, much appreciated, even just being around. Tomorrow I will be continuing One Bit Heart, with hopefully I won't need to do any of that, Tetris Dr. Mario nonsense again. That was tedious. We've got lots of, gifts now, so, hopefully we can just continue through with the rest of the game. We'll probably either finish it tomorrow or the week after, according to the timing quotes for the game. Yeah, hopefully I will see some folks there tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you later. Thank you for coming, and have a nice night.